episode. You're watching Morning at NTV.
So from matters innovation to matters music, as it is a norm of the Uganda National Cultural Center to explore and discover and preserve Ugandan art and culture, the second annual Arts and Cultural Festival slated for the 1st to the 3rd of November at the National Theatre will be a series of tales to tell. This year's festival will be celebrated under the theme Culture for Sustainable Tourism, and the edition will be a new show as a performing cultural troupe from India will be coming in to entertain and experience Uganda's cultural diversity. So joining us this morning for this discussion, we have Mr. Peter Ojede, the Executive Director of the National Theatre, and Mr. Haka Muchiga, a renowned artist who will be performing at the festival. Many thanks, gentlemen, for joining us, and welcome to Morning at NTV.
Thank you very much for hosting
You're welcome.
us.
I think we can start with the music. It's Friday.
Yes.
Muchiga, show us what you've got.
Yeah. Ingana mana ingana nyina ingana mana inganishewe ingana mana ingana nyina ingana mana inganishewe urugendo rwo korora kunururingwa enshoze nempanga enjura necanda abana bakundwa iyaza kushoma fizi noziha ishomero nerindi yengito nezindi nebintu nebindi wabo mwine tuzane na wabo tamwine tuzane wabo mwine tuzane na wabo tamwine tuzane ingana mana ingana nyina ingana mana inganishewe ingana mana ingana nyina ingana mana inganishewe.
Hey. Now I have a reason as to why this one is a festival not to miss out on.
Yes, true.
I mean, if we're going to be having such performances, honestly, and I think I can start with you, sir.
Yes.
This will be the second edition.
Yes.
Let's go back, because it's just, you know, we did have the first one and this is the second one.
Yeah.
What was the main reason as to why you thought, hey, we need to have a festival that will not just showcase the amazing, culture that we have as Ugandans, but also showcase such talent, so to speak? What is the key inspiration behind this festival?
Thank you very much, Mala. The reason we went into this festival is basically because we realize that as a country we have a very rich culture, and some of them are hidden, they have not been brought together, and people do not appreciate them. And we thought that it would be good to have at least some 2-3 days that will bring together all artists, so that they can come not only to celebrate the rich cultures, but also to showcase what they have, so that the diversity that we have in this country is seen. It is not only music, we're even having music, dance, drama, and we're also having a symposium where we're going to explore and discuss issues that are topical in terms of culture. And then apart from the symposium, we're also having serious exhibitions. People are going to be able to demonstrate what they have done over the period, and people are going to do. We also have master classes, so that people will be able to, train and also perfect on what they've been doing before. So it's a complete extravaganza in terms of art and culture, and we expect that this should be able to also create a market for the people, so that the artists are there and people will be able to see them, and tomorrow they call upon them to be able, like him, to be able to perform in their concerts, to be able to also represent this country outside, because they are known and the quality of their work is seen and they are perfected. And this is why we're saying that this kind of festival should be yearly, and we're saying that that's why we call it annual. And we hold it at the National Theatre. we had a very strong team to do the curating, to select the people that are going to perform.
And it's quite interesting because
Yes.
I'm seeing an amazing list here.
Yes.
We are having a Frigo Band.
Yes. Yes.
Haka is here.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
this is a powerful list of performers.
Yes.
Let me go to Haka. Haka, this will be your first time to perform at the festival.
Yes.
What does this mean for you, especially now that you're looking at a very critical theme that I think Uganda has been gravitating towards, which is culture for sustainable tourism. And here we're talking about artists who will go and sell and fly our flag in other, nations as they perform. So for you as Haka, what does this mean for you?
To me, it means it's a moment for me as an artist to really explore and show what Uganda has as authentic art. For example, in the line of folk and traditional languages and cultural preservation, it's a moment to show that people need to start understanding and appreciating more of our traditional craft, because local is what becomes international.
Right.
Rather than filtering all our media with just international craft, yet we have plenty of cultures here that need to be rejuvenated and improved for the future generations. Yeah, one of the things that worries me most is many of the traditional sounds and the igneous music is getting extinct at the expense and the pressures of other forms of entertainment and other forms of music. Yet our traditional music has a fundamental principle to pass on history, educate, and sensitize people about basic ethics, which are important for harmonious living for any community.
Right.
And for me as an artist, it's a moment for me to pass on this information for the people that will listen, and people will show up through the music. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Mr. Peter,
Yes.
I'm happy that you mentioned that you'll be holding master classes as
Yeah.
well, because if there's one lot of entertainers who've been
Yeah.
crying foul for the longest time is the performers,
Yeah.
the singers, the instrumentalists, so to speak, anyone in that line. They've been saying, hey, we're not getting enough support, and even as a country, I don't think we're doing them any good, because when it's a big concert, who are we bringing? External,
Yeah. That's
artists, so to
challenge.
speak.
Yeah.
So what will be covered in this masterclass, and what does it take for an artist to actually plug in, because this is quite critical?
As I said earlier on, we intend to do within the 3 days a lot of trying to perfect and also give our youth and the young talents some more training, hands-on training more. We're going to be able to do things to do with music, like in his case. We're going to have people to take them through on how to have an authentic music, and the music that is of quality, and music that is going to be accepted internationally. And then we're also going to be having sessions on film, how you could do films, and also do films that are of international accord, and that also bring out the rich cultures of this country, so that there's something. It is not just a film, but a film that talks, a film that is able to present something that people will be able to understand, and people will be able to appreciate. We're also looking at paintings. I mean, there are people out there that could easily get employed using painting, but they don't have opportunity. So we're saying there's an opportunity for people who have experience and skills that have done this for some time, to take them through on how they can appreciate the paintings, and also on the crafts, how they can make some craft work. So it's a whole range of items in the art and culture that we're going to do, except that there will be concurrent programs. The master classes will run from today, tomorrow, but then they normally run in the morning. Yeah, almost a full day, but I think it runs up to about 3-4. Then the other programs pick up, but still we want to have it very, very intensive. Now, the other beauty of this is that after doing the master classes, then we'll be able to refer them to specific places where they can get more in-depth.
So there's that after link, which is quite critical. So do I have to pay to be part of this masterclass?
Yes, you only have to pay to be part of the festival, and once you're part of the festival, you're part of the master classes.
How much is that?
It's just 5,000.
5,000
5
Uganda
per
shillings.
day, yeah.
And I can access
You'll
the
access
2-3 day masterclass period.
Everything.
Oh, guys, you cannot afford to miss out on
Yeah,
that, especially the masterclass bit. Hacker, you've been in the game for quite a long time,
Yes.
and we're talking about growing this particular space and encouraging more young people, especially like you're saying, the traditional sounds are pretty much becoming extinct.
That's true.
So what role are you playing in terms of mentoring other young people and telling them that, hey, it's still beautiful to stick to the traditional music?
Yeah, speaking about that, it goes back to the sustainability factor that we want to do this even for. The environment, the economics, and the tourism itself. So, yeah, inspiring my folks and the people, they should understand the dimensions of music. For example, music has financial benefits, it has social benefits,
Right.
then obviously which help tourism grow. So showing how people benefit through playing music, for example, teaching them about how the copyright law operates, and trying to work towards advocating for its coming to life in Uganda. For example, we have the law in theory, but yet in practical it's not happening.
Right.
So people release music, music is being pirated by other countries, they come and record folk sounds which they sell to us online, yet they record from here.
Yeah.
Yet this is Ugandan folk or Ugandan intellectual property which needs to be protected. So there's more needs there, and there's really a lot of importance that is needed to sensitize people about how they can benefit from the music, why it is important psychologically for a person to be connected to their history and culture.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow, you know, I'm happy that you've mentioned that, you know what, it's about us standing strong to what, you know, we own, so to speak, our values, and protecting that which is our own.
Yes,
it's unfortunate that these beats are being sold back to us, and yet we are the originators of the same.
That's true.
All right, so as we wrap this up, of course, we're going to close this with your performance. As we wrap this up, I want you to give us final details, sir. Okay, we are having the dates. Give us the dates, the place, the tickets where we can access them in 1 second.
I want to thank you, Mata. This particular event is going to be held at the National Theatre. It's going to be between the 1st and 3rd of November, which starts today, really.
Yes.
And we expect that participants would be able to pay 5,000 per day for the event.
So we can get the tickets at the entrance.
Yeah, the entrance you can get. We also have online tickets now.
All right.
And you'll be able to go through our website, which is basically uncc.co.ug, and you'll be able to get our tickets. And we, as I said, we're going to have a whole range of art and culture. We have music, dance, drama.
Everything will be covered.
Symposium. Yeah, everything will be covered.
All right.
The master classes. And the big names, like I said, one of them is here.
Yes.
Is a big name.
Yeah.
We have a Frigo Band. We have Sarah Ndagire.
Right.
We have Sally Musirek, Jean Marie. We have Andrea Baguma. We have Aka Mukiga, he's here. And then Nanduja and the Planets. And then we have Manish and Magmea, this from
Thank you so
India.
much. Yeah.
And this is a, in terms of menu, it's a big menu.
It's an array. All right.
a
Thank you
big
so much,
menu.
Mr. Peter Ojede, of course, the ED, the Executive Director of the National Theatre right here in the country. Hacker right here will be performing in this particular festival. We have to wrap this up, but we'll be back with so much more. Hacker, take it away.
Otuduye down ado, otuduye down ado, otuduye down ado, otuduye down ado. Ejini rukundo ya muchigana muchori, dendo mwana mukunde murise ebichori, hazana we anshijishire chachipori, omumwe bazoturye hamwe akamondi, ayewe ayewe. What to do you down and do, what to do you down and do, what to do you down and do, what to do you down and do.